Hello everyone, warm greetings from Georgia. I am Elena Shanbeze. I am very glad to see you. I'm sure we will have an unforgettable day. We have amazing speakers today, and we are looking forward to their remarkable talk and presentation. Thanks to the project leaders and especially Mr. Parish Pandit for this opportunity. A big thank you to everyone who joined us, even those who watching our later for our amazing session today. International Internship University, IIU, is a leading virtual education system and global brand creation, which is the most reliable and trusted worldwide and well reputable in delivering innovative programs. Globally, it is a trust name for quality training programs and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners on the globe. II is metropolizing the conventional education systems by cutting down the additional cost and providing access to more than 1,000 class courses and internship to their learners across the globe. With the help of its 1,000 class global educators, II has formed its four councils, namely Women and Entrepreneurs Council, International Students Development Council, International Youth Development Council, International Council for Educators. The main objective behind the councils is to provide support in every respect to the students, youth, women entrepreneurs, and educators. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents. Under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Payush Pandit Sir, IIU is the change. IIU brings the change. IIU is the revolution. And it's my great honor to introduce our IIU founder, Mr. Payush Pandit. My great respect and gratitude to you. I committed and inspired social activists, a passionate education from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. He has stabilized the world education policy: one education, one foundation, and one world. The visionary Payush Pandit had just one dream: no children should be private of education. He is working towards it day and night. He is safeguarding and promoting education and well-being of learners at all times of life. Incomparable. The sky is the limit for your dedication and hard work. You are resources of inspiration for us young people, and not only young people. Thank you very, very much for all you do to make education shine. God bless you and give you strength. Please keep up the amazing and important work. And now I will introduce you Professor Hyatt Singh from Tunisia, the coordinator of International Youth Development Council of the International Internship University and an advanced digital educator, global mentor, top 10 American Cup alumni member, and she is with many international organizations. She has been awarded many national and international awards. Dear Profile, please enrich the audience about International Youth Development Council by IIU.
Thank you for this great introduction. I am Hyatt Singh, Global Coordinator for IYDC. I will talk about our IIU International Development Council. So, the role of the youth is simply to review, refresh, and maintain. Youth have a role to renew and refresh the current status of our society, including in leadership, skills, etc. Youth are expected to advance the current technology, education, politics, peace of the country. As rightly said by the founder of IIU, Mr. Payush Pandit, sir, uh, youth are the future of the world. So youth development is directly related to the development and progress of the world, with the vision to improve the lives of children and adolescents by meeting their basic physical, developmental, and social needs, and by helping them to build the competencies needed to become successful adults. Payush Pandit Sir formed IIU, International Youth Development Council. IIU Youth Development Council foresees a world where all young people are inspired and equipped to realize the future they want. It helps youths all over the globe to improve their lives through an educational process that applies knowledge to critical issues, needs, and opportunities of education and employment. We at IIU Youth Development Council committed to a complete makeover of the youths of the globe with the help of counseling programs and training sessions on leadership, legal education, lifelong education, entrepreneurship, health, and hygiene, public interactions, soft skills, wellness, and rejuvenation, languages, culture, visual and performing arts, parking, and multitasking productively are undertaken with enthusiasm. Payush Pandit strongly believes that youth of IIU, IYDC should meet their counterparts across the globe to broaden their horizons of knowledge, understand cultural perspectives, and assimilate the best practices to incorporate in their lives therapy, enhancing the flavor of living a life, to incorporate in their lives therapy, enhancing the flavor of living a life of dynamism, power, and economic fulfillment, to leave a mark and legacy for posterity. IIU Youth Development Council connects youths with opportunities to transform their lives. This is about our IYDC. The floor is yours, dear Ellen.
Yes, thank you so much, dear.
Welcome.
Okay, now we have first speaker, Ikra Shah. She's really wonderful, academician by profession, social mobilizer by profession, and young enthusiastic leader working on several projects, and Deputy Country Director, IIU Pakistan, founder of IQ Foundation working on youth development, and also President on Pak Hanifa Foundation of Child Education. I admire your work. You are really proud of us. Now we are eagerly waiting for your presentation there. You are ready?
Yes, thank you so much for this wonderful and nice introduction. And I'm also thankful to IIU who gave me this opportunity to share my views about the education. So first I want to start from this. Actually, I will just talk. I don't have a presentation like in a PowerPoint slide. Okay, so I want to discuss about like what is digital education, basically innovations and incorporations of the modern technology and digital tools is the asset progress of technicals and learning. So it is also known as the technology enhanced learning. digital learning or e-learning. So digital education is a way to forward a seeing educations through the means of technology and digital devices. We have seen that the COVID crisis rapidly reshaped both the what and how to the companies digitalize transformations, the agendas and notes. So as a result of a digital platform and a professional in the field of in this field, I see like how quickly and effectively technology has opened the doors and connect the people from remote communication. Just like we are from different countries and we are connected through just like a remote, and we are communicating with each others. So yes, the technology has helped to immensely the boost the access of large amount of information that we can share with each others beyond the countries. So it is a support and change and transforming our lives forever. The innovations potentials of young people combines with the power of a technology and already provide a powerful forces on the road of achieving and sustainable development goals. So digital technology have profoundly changed the childhood and adolescence, the internet and the means to access in such a tables and smartphones along with the social media platforms and by others like social media platforms like Zooms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social media platforms which help us to communicate with each other, to access beyond the countries, and it helps to increase our networkings. So the role which youth play is that actually this is a one kind of advantage is that we are connected digitally and profoundly change the childhood adolescence also. So youth is playing a very vital role on this, and it is also one kind of risk also because the digital brings like many of the students and youngs don't know that how to be use these tools or this opportunity in a beneficial way. So sometime it is also a platform where cyberbullying is increased. So if we suggest about like children, so children's adolescents have the most to gain and are most risk from the digital technologies. So they must be the forefront of the nations and global and digital policies, not only to protect them from online harm, but it also the technology to help to fulfill the potentials. So if we talk about UNICEF, so UNICEF World Children 2017, like the children in the digital world reveals one or three internets users of the younger is 18 years and 70% is 15 to 24 years old. So it's a online working making them to most connect age groups in a worldwide like the youth, the young agers. So it has made our lives much easier. And I just want to conclude my all the note that internet and the digital life make it everything is much easier and comfortable, that everyone has access to knowledge and information. Most of the countries are domestics and peoples have a right to freedom and equality. In a bad way, the technology has caused the climate change and it has made us dependent on it. So technology influence every aspects of our lives and has and play a vital role in our education. It is the part of curriculums, a means delivering instructions as well as the tools and enhance the learning process. Thank you so much IAU. Thank you so much Piyush Pandit that you calling me and giving me this such a wonderful platform. Now the mic is yours. Thank you.
Wow, was really an amazing speech. Thanks for a lot for sharing. I want to wish you many more success in your life. I'm sure your name will shine forever. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Welcome.
Okay, now we have to listen to the next speaker. Now she will present herself as a speaker. Professor Hyatt Singh. Are you ready?
Yes, ready. Thank you.
Go
And let
ahead,
me
take
share
your
my
seat.
screen. Yes. Okay.
You can.
Yes.
Let's start. Good luck.
Thank you. Is it visible? Yes? Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, visible.
Okay, thank you. So today I'm very happy and excited to interact with eminent speakers from over the globe. I will talk about everything. It's a meaningful topic, and there are many words there. So I will, the role of youth in digital education. I will present. This is our posters for today. Yes, education. Education is the powerful weapon which can be used to change the world, as Nelson Mandela said. So education is an organized process that aims to provide the learner with the foundation of knowledge, and this is done in an organized manner and with specific goals. It is also a set of knowledge, information, skills, and experiences that the forum requires in certain ways. Education is a design that helps the reception to bring about the desired change through his knowledge. Education is also the process through which the teacher seeks to guide the learners to achieve his desired goals and accomplish his work and responsibility. Education is a joint commitment between the teacher and the learner that aims to prepare the learner to educate himself throughout his life and build the ability to accomplish new work. During the educational process, the teacher exerts a great effort interacting directly with his learners to provide them with effective and fruitful knowledge. Education can be inside and outside the educational institution. Education is a means of developing the capabilities of the individual and enabling him to think critically and intelligently, intensively. Education makes the person distinguish between what he knows and what he does not know. Education develops the person's ability to think clearly, act in a proper manner, and value life. Education is there are three components: learner, as content, and a teacher. During 19th century learning, there are no talking, listen, no sharing, just listen, but just they listen. The learners just listen to the teacher, no collaboration, same for all, memorize, teacher, the only source of learning. But with the decay of 21st century skills, there are creativity, communication, personal and social responsibility, collaboration, learning to learn, digital competences, critical thinking. There is a wide difference between learning during the 19th century and the 21st century. The teacher used to knowledge to the student. Now the students became involved in building knowledge, especially with the scientific development using of ITC and integrating STEM. According to the needs of students, everything should change. Now, the importance of education in human life in general. So first, making progress, and that is by developing all the necessary skills of learners and keeping pace with technology and the use of computers and artificial intelligences. Second, character composition, and that by building confidence in the individual, as education makes the person more confident in himself and his abilities, and thus becomes more productive and innovative than others. Through education, a person becomes able to make decisions and becomes aware of good morals and the ability to innovate and lead in business and build a good future which can serve the community. Third, eliminate poverty. When improving the education process in society, I mean with the best performance and making education a right for all individuals without discrimination, this helps with social integration by accustoming learners from an early age to be creative, responsible, cooperative, and leaders, thus addressing the problem of poverty and marginalization and achieving sustainable progress. Types of education, I will mention some of them. Online education, it is a method of education which is to deliver information to the learners through electronic listeners via satellite, thus enabling the learner to obtain information without the need for the teacher to meet with the learner. They both can use audio, video, images, and multimedia technology. So what is digital education now? It is an innovative educational method for a digital tool and technique during the educational process, achieving instance electronic communication between the teacher and the learners, so that the educational institution becomes connected to the network. The importance of digital education. What are they? So first, digital education creates a new atmosphere of excellence, creativity, and competition to achieve good results, contributes to improving performance when completing work, employ innovative solutions to solve problems, transforming the educational system into a digital education system. Advantages of digital education. It makes students smarter, better engagement rate, makes students more accountable, extensive learning opportunities, motivates the student, deeper involvement of teachers and parents, makes students acquainted with digital technologies and tools, personalized learning. Some tools can be used in classroom, in primary, secondary, or even in higher school education. Google Forms. I used Google Forms with my students for assessment or for voting for a project or Mentimeter. It's a quick assessment after finishing my lessons. I can use Mentimeter as a tool for all students. Bansi, it's a great platform. Padlet, I use it because some students are shy. They could not interact. They can put their, they can write on Padlet, quizzes also, Kahoot, Kahoot is a very, very nice tool also. Flipgrid is for shy students also who can't, they can vocalize, they can make video, try again to do best video. EduPuzzle also, Canva is a great tool. We use it every day in the classroom. We use it for our projects, for many things. They are great tools, and there are many other tools also. Now I will talk about youth. So it's inevitably difficult to give this term one final and definitive definition. It was not agreed on a unified and comprehensive definition for several reasons. The most important, which is the difference in the objectives. So from the development of the definition, it can also be said that the division established by scholars, especially sociologists and psychologists, deepens with difference and contributes to its consolidation, especially they did not specify accurate and fixed criteria that would enable them to distinguish between the youth and the rest of age groups.
Wow.
Most important of all is that everyone agree that young people represent the driving force of every people and the main pillar on which societies are built. And they are the segment most affected by political and economic conditions. Youth are the people's with weapon against backwardness and ignorance, and they are the ones who will advance the civilizational and technological progress of society. Information technologists and economic experts stressed the importance of enhancing digital skills among young people and working on them in all stages of basic and university education due to its importance in increasing opportunities for obtaining remote work and eliminating unemployment. The scholars pointed out the importance of the role of governments in enhancing the digital of young people and integrating them into education so that the youth is ready for future careers that depends on modern technologies. Technology integration has become a necessity, not an option. Digital skills include basic computer, leadership skills, basic programming skills, and advanced programming, technology, design skills, and skills of using technology and adapting it to do business, and digital marketing skills and digital communication that depends on social networks and advanced skills produced by modern technologies and trends like artificial intelligence. The gaps in these skills must be closed between regions and between genders. Technology enables it to transcend geographical boundaries and provide jobs opportunities for young people. A young man or woman can design a website for a company in his country and then to digital marketing in other countries. Digital skills are a necessity in today's era. Digitalization has transformed the world into a small path. there's a wide range of jobs and sectors that did not exist before, but and have become in demand at the present time, which enables young people to engage in a labor market directly. So there have been several changes and transformation in jobs as it became possible for a person to work from home without the need to go to the headquarters of a company. And this has been reinforced, especially in recent times with the corona pandemic. Thank you for your attention.
Yes, this is very amazing presentation.
Thank you. I did not put my work with my students during pandemic because I have just 15 minutes. It's not enough for me. So I did not really stop learning either teaching because of digital techniques, and I used a lot, and I was part of many projects nationally and globally. Then we did a great job. They became digital leaders, not just audience. Yes, thank you for your attention.
You're amazing. Keep up the good work.
Dear. Thank you.
And now we have a special guest joining us. It's my great honor to introduce you IIU Mr. Peyush Pandit, IIU founder Mr. Peyush Pandit. My great respect and gratitude to you, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate education from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. He has possibilized the world education policy, one education, one foundation, and one world. His visionary Peyush Pandit had just one dream: no child should be deprived of education. He is working towards it day and night. She is safeguarding and promoting education and well-being of learners at all times of life, accommodateable. The sky is the limit for your dedicated and hard work. You are a search of inspiration for us young people, and not only young people. Thank you very much for all you do make education shine. God bless you and give your strength. Please keep up the amazing and important work. Welcome, sir.
Helen, I think sir is not available. You can proceed with the further speaker, right? We will again invite him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now we have the following another amazing speakers from India. Supata Nandi, she is a dreamer, an achiever, a mother, a motivator, a speaker, a believer, a coach who is on a mission with a vision to transform lives and help people become the best visions of self-selfish, initiative, grounding, and a personality development coach, social activist, an LP practitioner, communication skills trainer, life coach, parenting coach, makeup artist, and a air porter, having worked a cabin crew, cabin director, grooming mentor, still an image brand developer, personality development trainer, and an international airline women are based in Mustang Oman. Whoa, excellent job. You are so amazing. And if you are ready,
Thank you. Thank you for such a
you can start
wonderful.
presentation. I'm sure it will be amazing.
Thank you, Elene, for
Thank
such
you.
a wonderful introduction. And what can I say about this platform? What can I say about this beautiful people? It's lovely connecting to each one of you this evening. Special thanks to the founder of IIU, Mr. Piyush Pandit, for doing such a commendable and incredible work worldwide. And Elena, you are such a sweet little girl and you're doing such an amazing work. I am flabbergasted seeing your work. So
Thank you,
keep it
Singh.
up and keep shining. Keep up the good work. All right, so
Thank you.
coming to the topic of today, role of youth in digital education. And to begin with, it's a live example what we can see today and now, that how digitalization has done a magic in our life and how it is affecting each one of our life. And we can see Elene as a life example, that she being such a little child, she is so tech savvy. She has acquainted all the knowledge about technology, and she's able to be a wonderful moderator this evening. So what else, and what else example we need further to explain that how digitalization is important and how digitalization is affecting our life. Further moving ahead, as we approach 2030, developing digital skills has become critical to professional success. It is estimated that tens of millions of future jobs will require far more digital skills. The COVID-19 pandemic greatly accelerated the need for digital literacy and education overall. Digital technologies have profoundly changed childhood, adolescence, and the lives of youth. The IIU Youth Strategy aims to reduce the youth digital divide and improve the lives of young people around the globe. The activities and efforts proposed in this strategy are grouped around in 3 areas of action: empower, engage, and participate. Digital transformation of the country is underway, and digital evolution of the world is possible only through digital transformation and digital education. When we talk about education as a whole, whether it's the old traditional way or the digital way, it is rightly being accepted that youth plays an important role in it. The role of youth is to renew, refresh, and maintain. Youth have a role to renew and refresh the current status of our society, including leadership, innovation, and skills. Youth actively contribute to the creation of new jobs, economic empowerment of vulnerable groups, the promotion of better health systems. Giving the youth the empowerment with extraordinary amounts of spaces for participation holds the nation's success. Being the youth is good. However, empowering the youth is better. The future of the society, the country, and the world will be groomed, and it depends on how the youth takes the decision. According to a survey which was done in 2020, it's been proved that the millennials contribute up to 47% of the country's workforce. There are various areas where youth play an important role. I would like to enlighten a couple of them. Development in the health sector. Youth can co-create health futures through digital education. They are often referred to as digital natives, as they are born in the age of digital transformation. The young population should be considered essential stakeholders for digital transformation in the healthcare sector. The youth can act as change makers by acting as facilitators of health literacy within their families and communities. Youth can understand the health literacy needs of people by reducing health inequalities, and youth can create new innovative digital solutions and update the existing ones. Secondly, youth contribute as entrepreneurs. Digital skills and entrepreneurship skills are something what youth focuses on to add value to their ventures, employers, and the world around them. Young people develops the core skills that allows them to move fluidly between cutting-edge innovations, digital analytics, artificial intelligence, and robotics. Not to forget that youth are the biggest givers. They are the providers to the society. They are so tech savvy nowadays and well versed with technology that they can be educators. They can be teachers for those generation who are from the era of books and pens. They can be the break intergenerational cycles of poverty and access to news and information sources that can help protect the health, safety, and rights. Going digital is no longer an option. It is the default, very well mentioned a while ago by Professor Hyatt too. There are no boundaries or borders in digital age. We all know sharing is caring. We all know that sharing is good, but with digital education, with digital transformation and digitalization, sharing is easy. Even our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, very well said, I dream of a digital India where quality education reaches the most inaccessible corners driven by digital learning. That's all from my side to mention. I hope that I added a little value to the topic, the role of youth in digital education. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening.
You are the person who will say an important role in the society. Your speech shows your modern vision, which we appreciate very much. We are glad to have you at IIU. God bless you and keep up the good work. I really proud of you, my dear. We continue to listen to our speakers who share knowledge. Once again, thank you all very much. And now we are waiting speaker from my country, Georgia, Marina Turashvili. She's a leader teacher of English language in Wardzia Public School. She's very sure of philology of Georgian and English language. She's completed the training courses, English education in service training, project testing, and management workshop organized by Place Corner of Georgia, technology by project are an internet informational communication technologies organized by Intel Teach program essential courses and more. She is a teacher of Georgia National Intellect Championships Etalon. She is a member of Online Teacher Community Georgia organized by British Council. She is an owner of silver medal in the competition Global Creative Women Award organized by Global Trainer Academy. She's a teacher of Gen Global Classroom. Welcome, my dear Marina. I am so proud of you. Okay, now are you ready? Mute microphone, please. Marina, dear, are you here?
He's not there. Go further there.
Maybe some technical problems because she's not here.
No worries, Ellen. We can move further. You can call sir. Sir is there.
Okay. And now we have a special guest joining us. It's my great honor to introduce our IIU founder, Mr. Peyush Pandit. My great respect and gratitude to you, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate education from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. He has stabilized the world education policy, one education, one foundation, and one world. The visionary Parish Pandit had just one dream. No children should be deprived of education. She is working towards it day and night. She is spreading and promoting education and well-being of learners at all times of life. It's commendable. The sky is the limit for your dedication and hard work. You are a source of inspiration for us young people and not only young people. Thank you very much for all you do to make education shine. God bless you and give you strength. Please keep up the good work.
Thank you, our little star. You are doing fantastic job. And 3 days of youth conference on role of youth in digital education, a conference of youth by youths, well done team, under the leadership of Dr. Snigdha ma'am, done a wonderful job. We have participants worldwide. It was amazing support of youth in the program of world is very important. The role of the youth is simply to the renew, refresh and maintain. Youth have to renew and refresh the current status of our society, including leadership, innovation, skills, etc. Youth are expected to advance the current technology, education, politics, peace of the country. IIU Youth Development Council forces a world where all young people are inspired and equipped to realize the future they want. It helps youth all over the globe to improve their lives. Through an education process that applies knowledge to critical issues needs. We at IIU Youth Development Council committed to complete makeover of the youth of the globe. IIU Youth Development Councils connects youth with opportunity to transform their lives. Digital education is very important to today's era, especially after pandemic. We at IIU provide digital virtual education to learners of every corners of the world. My dream is to that no child on the globe should be deprived of education. It was my dream. Earlier we started the IIU, but now it's a dream of the all world, I think, because we are focusing world education policy nowadays. Certainly, digital education will empower the youth learners. It will help them to get any education by the sitting corner to the world with IIU. Yes, we at IIU bring the change in education system. Let's support the youth. Let's have progress world and let's empower our youth, because youth is a future of not only one nation, because we can say that easily. Youth is a very good things, very proud moments that if we talk about India, we have a lot of youth in worldwide. If we talk about youth leadership in India. So our Indian team as well as worldwide team must be focused on the empower all the world's youth. So I will thank you to all organizer who is organizing the project for the day, and also I will thank to Alina and Sutapaji for today, and Hayat Hasni and Irmina थैंक यू सो मच स्निग्धा मैम, थैंक यू सो मच पूनम जी, आज हमारे बीच में हैं, उनको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। श्रिया श्रीवास्तव, थैंक यू सो मच, एंड मरीना, all the guest and speaker doing great job, and my congratulations to all of you. Hopefully we will work together in not only this session, we will work again. Thank you so much and proud of you.
My big respect to you. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for this opportunity. You are a leader. We are proud of you. Keep up the good work. We are with you.
Thank you, Beta. Thank you.
Okay, and I think Marina is joined.
Yes,
You're
yes, I'm
in.
here. Thank you very much,
Let's start.
Elena, for the introduction. And thank you, everyone. Now I will share my screen. Okay. Is it visible?
No.
Can you
yes.
hear my voice?
Yes, yes.
No. Okay, I will start now. So the topic of today's conference is role of the youth in digital education.
Your presentation.
Did you know that half of the people on our planet are 30 or younger, and this is expected to reach?
Sound is not clear.
Sorry.
I think it's the problem. Okay. And now, after Georgia, we will truly travel to Bangladesh, where an amazing young educator is waiting for us. Said Khan is writer in residence at Kolma, Bangladesh, author of 3 chapbooks. He is a poet, activist, and teacher. He is working on 600 deprived children and trying to bring change in the world. His work has been honored and celebrated internationally, and his many contributions to world culture and intercultural understanding, thought, poetry, and are widely recognized. I am glad to see you at IIU. I know your goals and hard work. We are very proud of you. Now I'm giving you the stage, and I'm waiting for you inspiring talk. Said, are you here?
I think we can proceed further. You can go with Shreya.
Elena, can I continue, Elena? Do you
Yeah,
hear?
yeah, you can continue, ma'am. You can continue, please.
Yes. Okay, I will not share my screen because it seems that my internet has some trouble. Yes, I will continue. Youth can be a positive force for development when provided with the knowledge and opportunities they need to thrive. Let's support youth activities, organizations, and centers to help the youngest generation blossom and grow into brighter futures. Let's of humankind. Youth development is a process that prepares a young person to stage adulthood and achieve his or her full potential. Youth development is promoted through activities and experiences that help youth develop social, ethical, emotional, physical, and cognitive competencies. Youth leadership is part of the youth development process and supports the young person in developing the ability to analyze or her own strengths and weaknesses, set personal and vocational goals, and have the self-esteem, confidence, motivation, and abilities to carry them out, including the ability to establish support networks in order to fully participate in community life and affect positive social change, and the ability to guide or direct others on a source of action, influence the opinion and behaviors of others, and serve as a role model. Conditions that promote healthy youth development are supported through programs and activities in schools and communities. Youth development researchers and practitioners emphasize that effective programs, interventions recognize youth strengths and seek to promote positive development rather than addressing risks in isolation. Youth who are constructively involved in learning and doing and who are connected to positive adults and peers are less likely to engage in risky or self-defeating behaviors. Providing the conditions for positive youth development is a responsibility shared by families, schools, and communities. The conditions for healthy youth development reside in families, schools, and communities, as I say, and families promote healthy youth development when they provide support, have positive family communication, are involved in their school, have clear rules and consequences, and monitor their adolescents' whereabouts, provide positive, responsible role models for our adults, adolescents, and siblings, and spend time together. Schools promote healthy youth development when they expect commitment from youth, have a caring school climate, have clear rules and consequences, provide positive, responsible adult role models, and expect youth to do well. Communities promote healthy youth development when they adults advocate for youth, neighbors monitor youth's behavior, adults model positive, responsible, and healthy behavior, youth model positive, responsible, healthy behaviors, and youth programs are available. Well-designed and well-run youth development programs promote youth leaderships by involving youth in need assessment, planning, implementation, and evaluation. A growing number of organizations include youth on their boards of directors. Effective programs engage all participating youth in constructive action through activities such as service learning, arts, and athletics, and emphasize common values such as friendship, citizenship, and learning. Research on factors promoting resilience in youth at risk has shown that the consistent presence of a single caring adult can have a significant positive impact on a young person's growth and development. Well-designed programs promote positive relationships between both peers and adults. As the pandemic moved essential activities and services online, including education, jobs, and trainings, the challenges for global youth to get or stay connected have only grown. Computer skills are essential in the modern world. Our daily activities such as education, work, shopping, or even going to the cinema or theater, etc., had to move to a remote level. So, what are digital skills? According to UNESCO, digital skills are a range of abilities to use digital devices, communication applications, and networks to assess and manage information. They give people access to create and share digital content, communicate and collaborate, and solve problems for effective and creative self-fulfillment in life, learning, work, and social activities at large. Digital skills are also included in the European Commission's recommendation on key competencies for lifelong learning, which identifies 8 key competencies among knowledge, employability, social inclusion, active citizenship, healthy and sustainable lifestyle. According to the 2017 European Digital Skills Survey, more than 90% of jobs require digital skills, which goes far beyond traditional office work. Schools play an important role in youth's digital skills education. COVID crisis provided opportunities for digitalization of education, which was also a big challenge for teachers, students, and their parents. Lack of digital skills affected not only the quality of remote education, but also communication between schools and students, as well as access to information and computer platforms. Children readily adapt the technologies they see others around them using. Their natural curiosity enables them to investigate new ideas and master new concepts quickly. Educators can take advantage of these realities to empower the children they work with in a number of ways. Let's explore the roles that online education can play in helping educations, administrators, social workers, and other public servants to empower the youth entrusted to them. Online education is quickly overtaking underfunded local public libraries as a primary education source. In years past, children were not able to thoroughly explore topics of interest to them that were outside the mainstream. Online education is like a free university scholarship for young people who did not qualify for it. The low cost of distance learning creates increased education opportunities for low-income youth and promotes their economic empowerment. Online education removes physical barriers and travel limitations for students. This can empower young people who live in remote or rural areas. These children now have the ability to take classes in subjects that are not offered in their locations. They can gain insights from instructions all over the world. If you are like most people, you probably wished you had the ability to magically generate more hours in the day. For some underprivileged young people, this yearning is a daily reality. There are young adults who are not able to attend college because they are too busy working, taking care of disabled parents, or helping their parents care for younger siblings. Online education gives these promoting young people the opportunities they deserve to fit learning into their lives on a part-time basis. E-learning allows scheduling flexibly and reduces challenges for busy young people. As young people prepare for the workforce, they should continually expand their knowledge or emerging technologies. This will help future employers consider them as being easier to train and reskill throughout their employment. Digital literacy policies and initiatives all have the aim of bridging the gap between digital skills in student life and the industry of today. But are we doing enough? Are we doing it right? How can we do it better? There is no doubt that in today's world, digital skills have become crucial for the development of youth. The digital competencies in people will decide the level of success in their career, employment, and well-being as a citizen. Digital competency is the set of knowledge and skills that are required when using ICT and digital media to perform tasks, solve problems, and communicate for work, leisure, learning, and socializing. Almost half of the EU population have insufficient digital skills to participate in society and the economy. In the active labor force, this figure is almost 40%. Work, employability, education, leisure, inclusion, and participation in society, all of these areas and many others in our society transformed by digitalization. Consequently, digital competence or the confidence and critical use of ICT tools in these areas is vital for participation in today's society and economy. What is DigComp? The Digital Competence Framework for Citizens, also known by its acronym DigComp, was first published in 2013 by the European Commission. It aimed to be a tool to improve citizen digital competence, to help education and training. DigComp also provides common language on how to identify and describe the key areas of digital competence. DigComp identifies the key components of digital competence in 5 areas, which can be summarized as below. Information and data literacy, to articulate information needs, to locate and retrieve digital data, information and content, to judge the relevance of the source and its content, to store, manage, and organize digital data, information, and content. Communication and collaboration, to interact, communicate, and collaborate through digital technologies, while being aware of cultural and generational diversity. Participate in society through public and private digital services and participatory citizenship to make one's digital identity and reputation. Digital competence to improve and integrate information and content into an existing body of knowledge while understanding how copyright and licenses are to be applied, to how to give understandable instructions for a computer system. Safety, to protect devices, content, personal data, and privacy in digital environment, to protect physical and psychological health, and to be aware of digital technologies for social well-being and social inclusion, to be aware of environmental impact of digital technologies and their use. Problem solving, to identify and problem to solve conceptual problems and problem situation in digital environment, to use digital tools to innovate processes and product evaluation. It was all. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was an amazing presentation and speech. I know you active work and I know you have many successful students. We are proud of you. Keep up the amazing work.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a great platform for youth and for all aged people. Thank you.
You're welcome. And now, after the amazing speaker, let's visit the neighboring country as a guest and spend time with a beautiful young lady from India. Shreya Sristawa, skills proficient in computer skills such as MS Excel, attention to detail, excellent communication, certificate of winning intercollege AC, writing cooperation, certificate of participation in international cancer conference, certificate of value added concert in a hospital in operation, prevention and control. You are ready, dear?
Hi, thank you, Aline, for such a wonderful introduction.
Okay, let's start.
A very good evening to one and all present. My name is Shriya Srivastav, and I am a medical microbiologist. Today, I'm here to share my thoughts on the topic, Role of Youth in Digital Education. I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, I see. Let's start.
Yep. So I would like to discuss about youth. The youth is a vital part of the society. The development of a society exclusively depends on the development of its youth. The youth is the backbone of any and every society. With advancement in age, each individual grows up with an enthusiasm to bring a change in the society. As we see that youth is the building block of the future, involvement of education is the much needed tool. As we all know, that education is the only key to success. Education plays the most important and integral part in development. Education, as said by Malcolm Forbes, a renowned entrepreneur, that education's purpose is to replace an empty mind with an open one. No matter who a person is or where they come from, education opens an individual's mind to new possibilities. Education enables an individual to have a better understanding and also help in improvising the society. The digital world, which is a very important part of our life today. In today's age, the scenario of education has changed vividly. From the time of using pen and paper, now there has been an extensive increase in the digitalization of the entire system. This modernization has extensively changed the entire outlook of the education system today. In this development, the young generation has contributed exclusively. The entire digital education system has been the contribution of the youth. The World Wide Web was developed by Tim Berners-Lee, which provided the foundation stone for the digital world. We all know that young generation has been a major contributor in development of new technologies. The most renowned company in the academic and corporate field, Microsoft Corporation, was developed by a 19-year-old enthusiast whom we all today know as Bill Gates. Microsoft has provided us today with an entire software system, including MS Word, MS Excel, and MS PowerPoint. These softwares are not just a part of basic education today, but also essentially needed in other fields such as banking and accountancy. And as I expect that each and every person present right now in this program must have used the Microsoft softwares themselves. This itself implies that how important it is for the youth to excel in these programs. The youth engaged in the research field work in various fields use various digital tools to collect and process data for the research work through software such as SPSS. This provides better data processing and enhanced result analysis in the research and development field. Not only this, the youth is continuously introducing new and better ways of digitalization, such as in hospital settings. For example, use of computers has made feeding of patient information more easy and accessible. Mark Zuckerberg developed the biggest social media application, Facebook, that connected people from all around the world. This made sharing of life and thoughts more easy and as well as fun. It helped in erasing all the boundaries and promoted communication. And as we all know today, that communication is the most important tool required for the development of a society and as well as education. This was just the beginning of modernization. The ultimate revolution was brought when the various multimedia devices, such as the smartphones, tablets, MacBooks, and laptops, became common in each and every household. The easy access to internet proved to be cherry on the cake. It has made communication and transfer of information more easy. It has provided a wide source of information to learners and a better platform for educators to impart the knowledge. As we can see ourselves that this platform that IIU has provided to all of us itself has connected various peoples from all over the globe so that we can present our views and express our thoughts today. The youth has contributed exclusively with development of digital classrooms that help in providing a virtual learning environment. Nowadays, the young individuals extensively use these tools to provide education to a vast number of students. These resources have proved to be time efficient and cost effective. This has also made learning easy. The students can easily access the online videos provided by the educators and can watch them again as per their requirements. These platforms even provide digital study materials to the students, as well as test series that make the evaluation of performance easy for the students and teachers, not just in academic fields, but also in other co-curricular activities. Online platform has proved to be very successful, which is being today very proficiently being led by the young youth. The COVID-19 pandemic, as we all had seen, was the direst time ever. The entire world was badly affected by it. The health system and education system were significantly affected. All the schools, institutes, and universities were closed. At that time, the digital platforms became the only tool to overcome this gap. The younger generation was a task of teaching and communicating through the various digital platforms. And not only this, but also teaching others about how to utilize these resources themselves. As we all know that necessity is the mother of invention. So was proved during this pandemic. It led to development of more such applications that could easily connect the educators with learners. The youth has created their own entire digital institutes providing guidance to others, not just in academic field, but also entertainment, communication, and literature. These platforms have proved to be bring more job opportunities and decrease the unemployment. The innovative potential of young people combined with the power of technology is already proving to be a powerful force on the road to achieving the sustainable development goals. Now, I would like to conclude by including that today youth actively contributes to the creation of new jobs, economic improvement of vulnerable groups, the promotion of better health system, and access to inclusive and quality education. The youth is continuously devoted to development of better IT facilities by modifying, rechecking, and reinventing them. This contribution of the youth in the society is remarkable and appreciable. We have come a long way, but yet a journey has to be covered. It should be a motto to provide these facilities at the grassroots level so that maximum people can be benefited. Now, I would like to thank IIU for providing me this platform today to express my views and also for providing youngsters like me an opportunity to present ourselves. This was a huge opportunity and I'm grateful to all of you for that. It was my pleasure to share this screen today with such phenomenal speakers.
You are most welcome, my dear. Perfect. Excellent. Your presentation, your talk, your work is really, really important and amazing. Thank you very much, my dear. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Aline.
Ellen, we have Farhana with us, so I think we should invite her.
Yes. And we have one last speaker from the beautiful country of Indonesia, Farhana Hanku. She have done my PhD research on women's empowerment. She have been published more 13 research papers in several international journals, as well as did publish 3 books, both national and international, along with the PhD research work now working as a reviewer and brand ambassador of in many relevant national and international journals. She also got selected as one of the jury members in UNCAP UK, got certificates for writing poem in World Earth Day. She's an active member in different research scholars groups. Therefore, did attend more than 500 virtual international conference, both as a keynote speaker and participant with other famous educators from different countries. Wow, I admire your work and successful story. It's really, really brilliant. I wish you more success and recognitions.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I am. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you can, then I would share my slides now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So is it visible now? Yeah.
Yes, I see.
And
Let's start.
yeah. So yeah. Sorry. Okay. So first of all, I would like to thank IIU for giving me these wonderful opportunities. And before I did this, I delivered my speech as a speaker under this university. So this would be my second international conference organized by IIU. So yes, today, according to the topic or the theme, I have chosen my topic, that is uses of modern technology in education, influence of digital educational system for young generation. So let's get started. The background of this topic or theme. So technological motivations influence all features of our lives, personal and professional. The children of today are the leaders of tomorrow. So if you train or teach children from now the technology or something, they would be the leaders or something, they would be pro in using technology. Like after COVID, now the young generations, they know well how to use or handle the technological devices more than elders. So we should accept that young generation knows how to use technology more than us or the elders. So the aim is to advise everyone about the usage of modern technology in education, technology for learning and teaching, empowers educators to efficiently personalize learning with access to data, content, and the cloud, prepares students for the 21st century workforce with modern technology skills and competencies, helps educators create blended learning environment that make learning relevant to students' lives, give educators access to real-time feedback through digital formative and summative assessments and data. So these should be the aim. to use modern technology in future. So we have to work on it from now. So the sequence would be like I just wrote it down. So introduction about technology that has revolutionized the field of education. The importance of technology is in schools cannot be ignored, because from school it would be, it will start and it will go and move forward. So in fact, with the arrival of computers in education, it has become easier for teachers to impart knowledge and for students to acquire it. So without computer or without the electronic devices, we can't provide this uh, thing, and we can't access the technology. The use of technology has made the process of teaching and learning all the more enjoyable. So principal affair would be, how can we prepare our students to be informed in a best possible ways? We believe rigorous leaders exist in a technologically advanced society. So technology we have, that what technology provides: digital realm, productivity, synchronization. So advantages of technology is keeps students, it permits students to learn at their own stride, easy to access course materials, student inspiration, more scopes for extended learning, extensive participation, upgraded student writing, differentiated comment. So classroom pieces are the technological devices that offer students the scopes to explore fundamental programs, include several tools. The internet, which is the most important thing. With this internet connection, we are now doing these international conferences and meeting all other international educators from all around the world. So internet is the basic and main things. So massive benefit to students, unlimited amounts of resources and information, educational staffs at all levels from preschool to postdoctoral. Tablets are another device. So this is the small definition of tablets, which is this. A tablet is an internet-enabled mobile computing device with a touch screen display. So you need to have access to a steady internet connection, either with Wi-Fi or a 3G or 4G data plan, to extract the fullest worthiness of a tablet. So it is typically smaller than a notebook computer, but larger than a smartphone. And a tablet screen is its primary input device. Tablets turn on quickly and providing almost instant access to the internet or your apps. It has an operating system capable of running small programs. Some of the popular operating systems of tablet include Google's Android, Microsoft's Windows, of course, Apple's iOS. The most popular operating system for tablet is Google's Android. Late entry is Windows tablets running on Microsoft Windows, and with Microsoft Office software, and hence are best suited for work use. These tablets are good for anyone who needs full integration with the Microsoft-based Office environment. So you need to run Windows programs. So these tablets are a good compromise between a tablet and a laptop. So iPad is another electronic device that is a common name for a variety of products with varying specs from different manufacturers. So educational video games is another thing to inspire a young generation in education, learning, and teaching. Edutainment describes an intentional merger of video games and educational software into a single product, described under children's learning software. In the narrower sense used here, the term describes educational software which is primarily about entertainment, but tends to educate as well as sales itself partly under the educational umbrella. So this is like entertainment, but the main thing, the focus is to educate actually through these video games. Television, we know this is the very old thing. From television, we learned a lot. So still we have this demand. So almost everybody knows how to use TV. So Google Plus is very helpful for the teachers because with this software, they remind students about homework. It allows the documents to post online. Teachers can post hints and news updates. So nowadays, teachers are using Google Plus and Google Classroom. So electronic blackboard is traditional. It's not the traditional whiteboard, but the substitute of whiteboards. Uh, it can be like, a brief introductional blocks can be recorded. It can help to transform learning and instruction. So multimedia classroom is another very important thing nowadays. The project aim to take teaching and learning more fruitful, enjoyable for both teachers and students. Disadvantage, and there are also disadvantages of technology. So we have this. So selecting suitable hardware and software programs, contradictory technology issues, obstacles when submitting assignments, and also, in Wi-Fi we can't get disconnected anytime. So this is another disadvantages of these technological devices or this platform. So some students can't manage modern computer technologies. Students usually criticize an online technology fee. Instructors and students need training to learn how to use online technology. Possibility of deceiving on tests and quizzes, hard to motivate students, need self-discipline and self-motivation. So concluding remark would be technological advances if must plan for and arrange sufficient training of faculty. Schools must predict and accommodate for the needs of all students. So that's all from my side. I hope for hearing me and
Okay, thank you very much for an interesting presentation. My
thank you.
favorite topic today is that we young people are called children of technology. Technology is very important in the learning process. Yes, I said you and are an amazing educator, and this actually it is. Thank you very much for this sharing. And
Thank you very much.
I don't know what to say. I'm just excited. It was truly a celebration sharing. Many thanks to all the inspiring speakers. Thank you very much. To the amazing team of IIU. Thanks project managers. Special thanks to Mr. Payush Pandit, who created a unique university and united the whole world. I learned a lot today. I know that our listeners also got to know a lot of news. IIU is the change. IIU brings the change. IIU is the revolution.
Great indeed. Wonderful moderation and wonderful speakers of the Day 3 Youth Conference. I feel it's the first conference which is being organized by the youths, for the youths, for the betterment of the youth. So I think each one of us deserves a round of applause. Eleni, you are awesome. You really spoke well, being such a small girl of grade 6.
Thank
You
you.
hosted the program so well. Thank you so much. All the speakers of the today, you all were amazing, right? And all the speakers of the Day 3. See, we had this conference on 13th of August, 20th August, and before that 6th of August. All the speakers were good, excellent coordination amongst each one of you. Thank you, our IYDC coordinator, Professor Hyatt, for being there. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Irvina, for being there with us and handling the IT without any technical glitches. Yes, and thank you to our founder, sir, Mr. Piyush Pandit, sir, for giving us this wonderful opportunity to work towards the youth, a conference for the youth. Looking forward to have many more such conferences in the future. Till that, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Stay safe. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.